Hi friends, this is a bar inspired boot camp. We're going to start in first position, heels together, toes wide. Take a deep breath in and let's go. Plie and lift for 4. Here's 3. Your knees are going to go wide and you're going to squeeze your inner thighs and glutes as you rise. Now side bend as you plie, come up. Side bend alternating for 4. Continue that pattern for regular plies in first position, knees wide, and your arms are optional, but you can copy mine or whatever feels natural for you. Side bend, draw the knees wide and together as you engage the inner thighs and side body. 20 more seconds. Here I'm adding a releve in the plie, so maybe you try that. Balancing on the tippy toes, lifting the heels as you lower. Same thing with the side bend. A little tricky with the balance as you move to the side. The heels pop up, the knees bend. Inhale and exhale. Plie and break. 20 seconds in between each exercise. Next one, we're going into a loaded beast position or a hovering child's pose. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes under, and then sit back on your heels. So we're going to charge into 2 leg extensions behind you and up, and then 2 knee tucks. Here we go. Lift right leg. Hover. Lift left leg straight to the sky. Now tuck knee to tricep or shoulder. Tuck knee to tricep. Again. Hover, leg lift, add a push-up on single leg. Hover back, charging knees, chest, chin, push-up. Hover back, knee tucks, drop the knee and lift the knee. There's your extra option. Hover, knee high, low, high, come back. Just the leg lifts for 2. Back and squeeze, and then just the knee tucks for 2. Tuck, hover, tuck, and then you add the push-up. Leg lift and lower, knees, chest, chin, leg lift and lower, squeeze the boot. And then on the tuck, it's that shoulder and core engagement, knee, high, low, high. Hover, high, low, high, and rest. Awesome job. Next one, we're coming back onto the feet for a squat passe. So we'll bring our feet shoulder width apart. Take any movements or quick stretches. All right, get ready to go. Reach your arms forward, squat. Passe, toes knee height. Squat and knee. The knee is gonna go forward on the first 30 seconds. So keep squatting and lifting knee forward. Your toe comes up to knee height. You drop in, flat back, and then heart up, arms out. Couple more here. When you see the 30-second mark, we're going to open out the knee into like a tree pose here. So external rotation on the hip now. Drop in, passe to the side. Squat deep and open. Use those legs and then balance. Lots of core here so you don't go falling over. Stopping your momentum and freezing for a moment. Keep it up. And rest. Next one, we come down onto our forearms on the side. So come on down, elbow under shoulder. We're going to swing the leg forward and back and then add a hip lift, abduction leg. Here. Set yourself up, take a deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Swing the leg back as the arm reaches forward for 2. Knees meet, swing the legs back. Now, lift the hips and star. Come down. Push the shoulder down, lift the hips up. Keep that pattern. Whole minute we're staying on this leg. Arabesque, squeeze back, reach forward, and then star on the forearms. Lift and lower the hips, using your core and your shoulder. Glutes and hamstrings as you stretch the leg back. And then side body, obliques, that whole center, and of course that bottom shoulder, working hard. Keep it going. Be as graceful and fluid as you can. You can do this. Imagine you are working through water and you need to really add on that muscle tension to push through. And rest. Set yourself up on the other side. Same thing. Other forearm comes down, elbow under shoulder. Keep the ribs and belly lifted so you're not slouching, and keep pressing the shoulder down. So we reach the arm forward, the leg back. Go. Reach, swing, and pull it back. Leg back, arm forward. They meet, and then we lift into star and lower. Lift and lower. Leg swings back and together and back and together. Abduct, make a star, lift and lower, and continue that. Really hitting your deepest expression. So your biggest reach back and then your biggest lift up. How are you doing? 10 seconds to go. You got this. And rest. Come to a seated position. We're going to do an abdominal roll back and then a side reach. Sit nice and tall. Maybe take a quick forward fold, releasing through the hamstrings. Take a deep breath into the back body. Exhale, come on up to a straight stacked spine. Go. Roll down the spine, vertebrae by vertebra. Exhale, tuck the chin, peel off. Forward fold, reach the right arm back diagonal. Touch your toes, forward fold. Reach the right arm back again. Now lift the legs and drop them. Touch your toes, other way. One diagonal tap back, tap forward. Tap back, leg lift to high V. Do that whole sequence again. Lift, full body roll down the spine. Head land softly, tuck the chin and go right back up. Forward fold, right arm taps back. Forward fold, right arm again, legs up and down. Fold, left arm reaches back at an angle. Fold, left arm, and then lift the legs to meet the right hand. Forward fold. One more time. Roll back, 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 and you did it. Great job. We're going to go into a side plank next. So I suggest taking some quick wrist stretches. We're going to be on the one hand for a full minute. You can always modify these with the bottom knee down. Come into side plank, on or off the knee. We're going to plie, go. Knees apart, bottom leg lifts. Plie, top knee lifts. Plie, bend the knees apart, bottom leg kicks through, sweep. Plie, top knee, passe. Keep going and get creative with it. You can bend the top knee, you can extend it up. You can come down to the bottom knee at any point this feels too hard. Just make these graceful, fluid movements in the body. Once you get a nice pattern, it flows really nicely, but it is hard. So again, if you need to come down to the bottom knee or even take a pause and try and come back in it, it's all good. You can work towards, there's the modification. There's what it looks like. So you'll put the bottom knee down, top leg lift, top leg down, bottom leg lifts. Much easier. Just know that's an option too. And break. We have the other side. So take a moment again to just stretch out the wrists. It's a lot to be on that hand for 1 minute. So do what you need to do. You'll build strength in your practice, and you can always come back to this class. You might surprise yourself. So here we go. Set up in your side plank. Plie, bend the knees apart. Go. Like you're squatting and then you're lifting the bottom leg. Plie, lift the top knee. Plie. So the top leg is the one that goes in front. The bottom leg is going to always swing behind. You're stepping, reaching forward. And again, here's that modification on the knee. I needed to take it too. It's quite challenging. So listen to your body. The best thing you can do is have nice form and just fight through it unless you feel pain. We never want to be hurting. A little discomfort is good. When you know you can push past that discomfort, do it. If you feel like something is not feeling right, absolutely stop. 10 seconds. Hang in there. Whew. All right, take your much needed quick break. We're coming on the knees, so we will not be on the hands for this one. We're gonna do a kneeling hip hinge to a hip hinge leaning back. So forward folding hip hinge and then a leaning back one. Knees under hips, under shoulders. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reach back, hinge forward. Now reach back at a diagonal. Right fingers touch behind, forward fold, arms reach up and back. And then left hand reaches back, hip hinge at a diagonal, 45 degree if you can. So one forward fold, hovering like child's pose, and then a hip hinge back. Forward fold, use the triceps to squeeze the arms up there as well. And then dip back using your quads, hip flexors. Fold and dip. See if you can get your chest to your thighs. So you're really compressing and using the core to go down and then up. Back and up. Beautiful. Take your quick rest. Goddess coming up next. So we're standing. You can always hit pause if you need longer breaks. We only have a few more to go. Come to a wide second. We're going to take a plie releve. Here we go. Plie releve, heels up, heels down, and stand. Plie, heels up, down, and stand. Now plie, knee out, in and out. Side bend to lift. Plie, knee out, in, out, side bend, lift. Take some little practice there. Up, down, and your arms might change, whatever feels good. So 2 plie releves, 2 plie passe, internal, external rotation, side bend. It's a lot, but once you get the flow, it feels really good in the body. So see if you can just follow along. Plie, releve, lower, lift. Plie, releve, heels up, heels down, and stand. Now plie, passe, in, out, side bend, lift. Plie, passe, twist, in, out, side bend to lift. Go again, plie, releve, plie, and stand. One more. Heels up, heels down, and lift. You did it. Come on down to your back for some bridge work. All right, walk your feet under your knees, and we're gonna do some leg lifts. All right, so it's gonna be a can-can. Single knee and then kick. Here we go, knee and kick. Left knee and kick, or whatever leg, just alternate each one. One knee, one kick. And again, imagine you're working through water. So you are really engaging and activating the muscles, not just flailing and kicking. Keep a little space between your chin and your chest, puff up through the heart, squeeze the booty and hamstrings, and just keep fighting through this. Slight variation change. We're gonna tuck, extend, sweep down, and then step on the foot. Knee, straight, out, in. Tuck, extend, push forward, and step on it. Keep going. So now we just have a slightly different pattern going. Keep working, keep breathing. 10 seconds to go. You did it. Coming into diamond abdominal crunches. Sway the knees from side to side and stay on your back. You're gonna go at an angle, creating a little diamond with the knees, and just crunch. All right, right hand out, here we go. Tuck and reach for your toes and extend. So when you tuck in, your knees go wide, diamond, and then that arm reaches out like a bow and arrow. Keep it going for the first 30 seconds, and then we'll switch and just turn our bodies to the other diagonal at the 30-second mark. Really working those side obliques, crunching and reaching, extending the legs, inner thighs too. Switch. So you can push off that bottom hand and forearm, and the top right arm now is reaching beyond those toes as you pull the knees in and wide. Exhale as you rise. Remember, find your own pace. You can go quick or slow. 10 seconds left. Awesome job. We're going to stay on our back for another abdominal exercise. You can wash your knees from side to side. And then when you're ready, lift the legs up right over the hips, straight up to the sky, as straight as you can. Ground down through the low back. Hands can be right behind your head. You're going to lift up and lower down. So one crunch, one leg drop. You're on the clock. Reach and lower. Upper body lifts and lower body drops. Keep it going. These short exercises always feel much longer and you're not doing quite as much. So hang in there. We're going to make a little change coming up. So now you'll just alternate the legs. Lift and lower one leg. Upper body reaches, drop one leg, pull the legs apart. Reach up, single leg drops. Keep going. 15 seconds, hang tight. Again, just a reminder to really engage and work like you're underwater. Pressing through. Squeeze. 2 and 1. Awesome job. Come on up when you're ready. We have one more exercise to go. We're going to come into a seated straddle position. Set yourself up, sitting tall and your legs at a comfortable distance apart. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Here we go. Side bend for 3, 2, maybe the elbow touches the ground. Then drop your hand and swing your hips up. Little fallen triangle. I've also heard it called stargazer. Side to side for 3, and then drop your hand and swing the hips up. Your toes can go the direction you're swinging. Side to side for 3, oblique crunch. Hand down behind you, swing the hips up, toes go the direction you're swinging towards. 3 side bends. Finding your fullest expression, taking a moment at the top and then coming right back in. You got this. Hang in it. You are done after this unless you feel like repeating the drills. 10 seconds to go. And forward fold. Pancake stretch wherever you want to take it, and feel free to stay as long as you'd like. Otherwise, come on up to Malasana. Pry the knees apart, take a deep breath in, give yourself a high five, arms up, come to standing, and then flush out that spine. Take your nice big bow for me. Thanks so much.